Robert Smith, the head of the British Boxing Board of Control, went on TalkSport the other day and confirmed what most of us already knew, that Conor Benn has not been exonerated. And I had to laugh at Eddie Hearn's response where he claimed that Robert Smith was using a play on words, quote unquote, by saying that Benn hasn't cleared his name, when it's actually Eddie Hearn who's been guilty of that right from the very start. The word cleared infers that he's been found innocent of any wrongdoing, which is absolutely not the case. But Hearn keeps spamming that word to try and bamboozle people. Benn's lawyer has simply exploited a loophole over jurisdiction, which is why the National Anti-Doping Panel lifted his provisional suspension and why the board and UKAD, who are subordinate to them, are appealing the decision. The narrative that Hearn is spinning is that Benn has gone above and beyond to comply with due process and is being hard done by, which is complete and utter bullshit. It's literally the exact opposite. Conor Benn has done everything in his power to circumvent due process right from the very start, and Eddie Hearn has been trying to smear the board for simply doing their job, then trying to make out that the board are out of line for defending themselves in the media. The audacity is incredible. Conor Benn doesn't have a British license currently, and there's no way of knowing if he would be granted one as things currently stand. The only reason he's allowed to fight in America is because the provisional suspension against him in the UK was lifted, but if the board win their appeal, he'll be suspended again. So whenever Eddie Hearn says that Conor Benn has been cleared to box, he's cutting the sentence short. The full sentence is, he's been cleared to box in Florida based on a technicality over jurisdiction. He has not been cleared of any wrongdoing. He has not proven that he didn't knowingly take a banned substance, and that's why the public aren't happy. I've never in my life seen a fighter who failed a PED test escape a suspension without proving themselves innocent of any wrongdoing to the satisfaction of the board and UKAD. Never seen that before in my life. Conor Benn and Eddie Hearn are a pair of spoiled rich kids who think that the rules that apply to everybody else shouldn't apply to them. I could understand if they were bad rules, like some of the rules in that bill that passed through Parliament the other day. But as far as the board's strict liability for doping, they're not bad rules. Conor Benn and Eddie Hearn are just taking the piss. Simple as that. And now they're trying to play the victim. I mean, are you having a laugh? These two are something else. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And before I go, I want to give a shout out to all the new subscribers to my Patreon page. I cover loads of different topics in my weekly podcast, as you can see on screen right now, from current events to deep dives down the rabbit hole and everything in between. I'm really enjoying the feedback and the discussions we've been having on there lately. So if you'd like to join the conversation, just click the link in the description box below. Are you sick and tired of the mainstream mindset? Does the dogmatic conformity and pathological ignorance have you tearing your hair out in frustration? Then don't be alone. Come and join our brotherhood on Patreon. We stand as a beacon of reason against an army of insanity. You'll gain access to my weekly topical podcast, where we take more deep dives than Jacques Cousteau on an endless variety of subjects. There's also videos, interviews, live Q&As, as well as a vast back catalogue of previous episodes, including my popular Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You can listen via the Patreon app or download in high-quality MP3. Connect with myself and hundreds of other members in our Element chat group. There's no contract, no commitment, you can cancel at any time, and it's cheaper than a Mickey D's McMuffin. Just head to my Patreon page via the link below this video and select the tier called the Brotherhood of Reason. I'll see you over there.